13 minutes before the hour to 1958 now. I keep mentioning 58 because it was such a phenomenal year. This is Billy Williams, and sit right down and write myself a letter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, on KYW here in Philadelphia. This is Wee Willie Bill Weber with the sound of our million-seller tunes. We've been playing them for you from all day Monday through Tuesday up until just about now, because at 12 o'clock, of course, KYW becomes the all-new, all-news sound of news radio here in Philadelphia. A fantastic idea. We feel that we know you're going to thoroughly enjoy being well-informed with KYW. This, I guess, will be the last million seller. We want to play an introductory tune to the good sound of all-new, all-news radio. This will be Doris Day's Que Sera, Sera. Whatever will be, will be. On KYW, and I can't think of a finer way of introducing this fantastic new sound, one I know that you will thoroughly enjoy and be well-informed, our KYW All News Radio, then with this tune from Frankie Randall. Listen to it, I mean it.
On a wonderful day like today, I defy...
This is Bill Weber on Countdown to News Radio. We are now exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds away from history. The start of KYW's continuous news broadcasting service. To briefly tell you how it all started, here is the president of Group W, Westinghouse Broadcasting, Donald H. McGannon.
In June of 1937, a dramatic news flash was presented over KYW in Philadelphia. It was the emotion-choked voice of Herbert Morrison describing as an eyewitness the explosion of the German airship von Hindenburg as was being moored in Lakehurst, New Jersey. This was considered a rather radical departure from the conventional news presentation of that day. And from that day to this, there have been many more innovations and changes that have been made. These have been dictated by the whole evolution and growth and maturity of the medium of radio. It was this fact that dictated the move earlier this year at station WINS in New York City to present news as an entire program fare all the time on that radio station. It is the same fact that dictates that we undertake this here in Philadelphia on KYW. We are convinced that this is well within the capability of radio, that there's a need for this in our times when news is so complex and so voluminous. We are also convinced that there's an opportunity to render a real and genuine service to the community of Philadelphia by this presentation over KYW. We hope that it'll stimulate people to react to news and to in turn move into action on issues that concern them as people and as a community. We anticipate that KYW will continue to expand its coverage and in so doing render an ever-enlarging public service to this community.
Countdown to News Radio is now 3 minutes and 15 seconds. And here is Pennsylvania's Lieutenant Governor, Raymond Schaefer.
The people of Pennsylvania will appreciate, I know, the all-news broadcasting service of KYW Philadelphia. In these critical times, it is especially important that our citizens be completely informed, and I can think of no faster, immediate way than via radio. As Lieutenant Governor of Pennsylvania, my best wishes to the staff and management of KYW News Radio as they bring a new public service to Philadelphia and the Delaware Valley.
Countdown to News Radio is now 2 minutes, 45 seconds. And here is the Governor of the State of New Jersey, Richard Hughes.
I welcome the opportunity to offer my congratulations and very sincere ones to KYW News Radio as it begins its 24-hour news service. I am confident that this different and challenging approach to news coverage will prove beneficial to many citizens of southern New Jersey.
Countdown to News Radio is now 2 minutes, 22 seconds. And here is the Governor of the State of Delaware, Charles Terry.
I am happy to have an opportunity to congratulate KYW on the inauguration of its news radio programming policy. This experiment in radio broadcasting should make an outstanding contribution to the increasingly difficult task on the part of the listening public in understanding our complex problems. I am sure that the service provides provided will be of immense value to the radio public.
Countdown to News Radio is now 1 minute 55 seconds. And now, the Governor of Pennsylvania, William Scranton.
As Governor of Pennsylvania, I'm delighted to know that KYW will be bringing the people of Philadelphia and the Delaware Valley continuous news service 7 days a week. I am sure all of us will find this an extremely valuable way of keeping in touch with the important events of the state, the nation, and the world. My personal best wishes for great success to Group W Broadcasting and KYW News Radio, Philadelphia.
Countdown to News Radio is now 90 seconds. And to officially launch this exciting new broadcasting service, here is the KYW News Radio General Manager, Richard Harris.
In just a short while, KYW will begin its service of continuous news programming to the people in Philadelphia and the Delaware Valley. It will be the culmination of a tremendous amount of planning and hard work for the dedicated KYW News Radio staff. Since late in June, the newsmen, engineers, secretaries, writers, producers, directors, and sales force have spent long hours in preparation for this day. They've traveled many miles, talked with hundreds of people, and vigorously studied Philadelphia and the vicinity in order to bring you the finest news coverage. In addition to the local KYW staff, other newsmen are ready to report from Washington, New York, London, Paris, and the Far East, Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, and many other cities around the country and around the world. As with the staff here, they too are on 24-hour-a-day news watch, ready to bring you news at any moment. To all of these hard-working and dedicated people, my thanks for the outstanding effort. I pledge that what we are now about to begin will be a vital and responsible force in this area. This is Dick Harris, General Manager of KYW Philadelphia, and I now present to you, the people of Philadelphia and the Delaware Valley, KYW News Radio, all the news, all the time.
All news and only news. This is KYW News Radio at 12 noon, and I'm Steve Porter. The Vatican votes in favor of religious liberty. A Philadelphia magistrate may be holding office illegally. Shastri says he'll abide by a UN ceasefire. No comment from Pakistan. The Adamucci murder case goes to a New Jersey grand jury. The president creates a new national seashore. Details of these and other stories coming up. It's a partly cloudy 82 degrees in Philadelphia. The forecast mostly sunny, hot, and humid this afternoon with a high near 90.